Yo, what's up guys? It's Guilty. I got another quick tip video for you today. This one's going to be over McCree. It's going to kind of combine the hero overview guide, kind of like the Widowmaker one. Just because McCree is such an aim-based character, there really isn't much to his kit other than his stun and his dodge roll. But I will show you how to use his stun and when to use his stun. But if you are struggling with McCree, I highly recommend that you go back and watch two of my other guide videos. The first one I did is on how to aim, and the second one is on crosshair placement, so definitely go check them out. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Alright, so the first thing we're going to go over here is stunning Genji Reflect. When Genji reflects, I want you guys to imagine like an invisible force field kind of around Genji, and as long as your stun lands outside that invisible force field, it'll actually still stun Genji. And I'm going to go ahead and illustrate that for you. So what I'm going to have Jay do is reflect for me here.
Hold up now. Oh, excuse me.
Now obviously when you hit this reflect, it gives you a really, hit the reflect, it gives you a really easy chance to kill Genji. It's going to be harder on Genjis moving around, and good Genjis are going to know you're going to try to go for it, so they're going to be really sporadic in their movement. But this is very good for kind of like baiting out Genji's reflect, or if you know Genji has reflect, you can still stun him or get an easy kill on him. But good Genjis are going to keep their distance out of stun range and only go in when they know you don't have stun, or they're going to try to bait out your stun. But this is a really good tip, and it can be used to get out of bad situations and stuff like that. Alright, moving on to the next thing here, what we're going to talk about is stun timing, like knowing when to use your stun and when not to use your stun. This mainly applies to Mei and Reaper, so we're going to go over the Mei one first, and I'm going to show you how not to stun. So go ahead and we're going to start now. And if you notice, obviously I'm not able to get the second headshot in because he's able to shift. What you need to do, so go ahead and we'll start again, is you need to stun immediately after you get your shot. I actually could have done it quicker there. What you ideally want to do is shoot, and as you're shooting you hit E. I didn't do that, but that's, if the person's like thrown off by it, they're going to get stunned, it's going to allow them to not ice block. So that's the correct way to do it on Mei. And go ahead and go Reaper for me, and you're going to do the same thing. So when a Reaper teleports to you, or when a Reaper's close to you and you don't have Wraith form, you want to try to use the stun immediately after the headshot. So we're going to do the wrong way here. So I'm going to shoot you and you're going to Wraith form. And I'm not able to get a second shot in, obviously, because he has Wraith form. Go ahead and grab some HP, Jay. Over here. And the correct way to do it is obviously going to be the same thing with Mei. You're going to shoot and immediately stun right afterwards. And it doesn't give him a chance to Wraith form. This goes for the same thing like when a Reaper teleports to you, or if you turn around, you want to make sure you stun immediately after the headshot, because you're just going to, Wraith form away. Alright, so this last one, this is one that you're going to be doing a lot of, especially if you're playing with a team, and it's Reinhardt shield stun. All you do is you look above the shield and you stun. This kind of gets harder when the Reinhardt is on a slope, or if, you're below the Reinhardt. You kind of want to keep in mind that if they have a Zarya, the Zarya is going to bubble when she sees the McCree coming close. So you're going to want to try to check for the Zarya shield when it's down, and then go for the shield stun. But this can be used in combination with a lot of different plays. You can have your Reinhardt ult and stun everybody. You can have it set up for a hook, so you stun the shield and then the Warthog pulls. There's a lot of different things you can do, and this is actually, like, early on in the game, this is one of the most common things you would do. You would see the whole team speed boost forward. The McCree would get a shield, he would jump in front of the Reinhardt shield, stun the Reinhardt, and the Reinhardt would ult. Or their Reinhardt would ult. So this is a very, very common play, and something you're expected to do as McCree quite a bit. Maybe not so much anymore with dive comp becoming more and more popular, but it is something that you definitely should know how to do, because any chance you play a Reinhardt, you're going to be wanting to be able to do this against enemies. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any issues with aiming, I highly recommend you check out my first two guides on crosshair placement and aiming. If you're interested, I'll put a link to those in the description. For the next video, I'm going to be going over Pharah, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. Other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.